You feel that? That silence? That's not peace. That's the weight of absence. That's what they're left with now. Hello, beautiful. Let's talk about that hole in their chest. The one that burns a little deeper every night when the world stops spinning and the noise fades, and the only thing left screaming is their guilt. Oh, they didn't think it would come back, did they? They thought they could outpace the consequences, thought they could bury what they broke. But the truth doesn't stay buried. It digs itself out with bleeding fingernails and a grudge. And now it's tearing them apart from the inside out. You see, darling, guilt is the slowest killer. It doesn't come with a bang, no. It's patient. It whispers. It waits. It lets them laugh at first, even love again. But deep down, it poisons every good moment with a question. What if I hadn't let go? What if I hadn't betrayed him? What if I still had her? Now they're haunted, and guess what? The ghost is you. You, the one they thought they could replace. You, the one they underestimated. You, the one who got away, but not by accident. Oh no. You didn't run. They pushed. They twisted. They played with fire and acted surprised when you stopped burning for them. And now, they're drowning in a bed they made from knives, and each sleepless night cuts a little deeper. They can't hold you anymore. Not your hand, not your warmth, not your loyalty, not your chaos. And it's driving them insane. They scroll through memories like a gambler rechecking lottery numbers, hoping the outcome changes the 100th time. But the past doesn't change. It carves. And what it carved into them is regret. They feel it in their bones now. The moments they dismissed you, discarded you, acted like your love was a free refill. Well, the bar is closed. The bartender disappeared, and all they're left with is the bill. Oh, they pretend. Pretend they're fine. Pretend they're healing. Post those hollow selfies with captions like, "On my grind," or "Energy shift." But behind those eyes, a panic room of shame, a riot of what-ifs, a torment tailor-made for the liars who played you like a joke. And now, they're the punchline. You want to know why they're spiraling? Because you were real in a world of masks. You gave. In a world that only takes. You stayed. In a world that leaves at the first sign of vulnerability. And they spit on that. They thought someone like you would always orbit them, like a loyal moon. But you weren't the moon. You were the comet. Blazing, unpredictable. Here for a moment, changing everything, then gone. Now they watch your glow from the ashes. And it's not the distance that kills them. It's the reminder. You moved on. You evolved. You didn't wait at the door like some obedient ghost. No. You became the storm. They wanted you small, predictable, dependent. They wanted you to need them. But now the tables have flipped. Now the hunger is theirs. Now the thirst is theirs. Now you are the nightmare that keeps them sweating in daylight. Because nothing haunts the guilty like someone who survived them. Oh, they're scrambling now, replaying every last word, trying to decode where they went wrong. They know where. They just hoped you'd never figure it out. They hoped you'd stay blind, stay in love, stay broken enough to still be reachable. But you didn't stay. You got up. And every step you took without them shattered another illusion. Now all they have is the echo of your laughter in another room, of your voice in someone else's ear, of your name in places they no longer belong. And it's not envy, it's not jealousy, it's annihilation. They are vanishing inside their own skin, smiling through photos while dying in private. And they deserve every second. People think karma is some mystical force with balanced scales. But karma wears your face. It's your growth, they have to witness. Your success they can't touch. Your peace they no longer qualify for. You became the museum they can't enter without security clearance. And they lost the badge when they lost you. Now they scroll, stalk wander, wade through old messages, hearts hammering, wondering if that old "I miss you" will ever land again. But no message will fix what they shattered. No apology can resuscitate what they murdered in cold blood. Because it wasn't a mistake, it was a choice. And now their guilt, it's metastatic. It spreads, it infects joy, corrupts memories. Every celebration is followed by the shadow of you. Every smile ends with a lump in the throat. Because they may never hold you again. And nothing, not their pride, not their lies, not their new distractions, can fill the outline you left behind. You're not just a memory, you're a mirror. And when they look into it, they see everything they failed to be. Every time you stood beside them, every time you forgave what should have destroyed you, every time you believed in someone who only ever believed in control. They thought they could dim your fire and still keep you warm. But fire doesn't compromise. It consumes or it leaves, and you left. And now they're freezing in a world that used to blaze with your love. You were the furnace, the flame, the madness that made them feel alive. Now all they have is static, cold sheets, and the guilt clawing at their ribs like rats in the walls. They whisper your name now, not in love, in penance, like a prayer to a God that stopped listening. They didn't want your soul. They wanted your silence, your obedience, but now that you're gone, they'd trade everything for just 1 second of that old chaos, the chaos that loved them, fought for them, would have bled dry for them. But that version of you, dead, replaced by something colder, sharper, unforgiving. You evolved. And evolution is cruel to the ones who refuse to grow with you. Now all they want is you, not the idea of you, not the version they could manipulate, but the real you. The one they only learned to value once you walked away without flinching. They want to hold you now, not because they deserve it, but because they've realized they never did. And that's the torment. Because there is no worse punishment than watching someone you broke become someone you can never touch again. They lie awake wondering if you ever think of them. And it's not curiosity, it's desperation. Every time your name pops up in conversation, they flinch, smile too quickly, swallow the bitterness and fake nonchalance, like someone hiding a stab wound under a designer coat. They nod. We're good, they say. We're still friends. But inside, it's a house of mirrors cracking under the weight of one truth. They lost you, and the world just kept spinning without them. They didn't think that would happen. Because people like you, you're not supposed to move on. You're supposed to wait, to hurt, to chase. But you didn't. You turned your back with dignity. And the silence you left behind is louder than every argument they ever started. They hear it in songs they used to skip, in the smell of that soap you used, in a stranger's laugh that sounds just a bit like yours. It's not nostalgia, it's withdrawal. Because you were the addiction they didn't know they had until you were no longer available to overdose on. They romanticize the war they started and wonder why you don't send peace treaties. They paint themselves as the wounded hero when they were always the villain with a charming smile and a knife behind their back. They still check your page. They still read your words, still dissect your pictures, looking for any sign you're as broken as they are. But you're not. You rose, not clean, not unscarred, but untouchable. You're not chasing closure because you are the closure. You're the paragraph they keep rereading, hoping the ending changes. But it doesn't, because you wrote it with fire, and fire doesn't rewrite, it brands. And now their memory is a battlefield. They dodge flashbacks like landmines, try to laugh louder, drink harder, work longer, just to bury the ache. But guilt doesn't clock out. It doesn't ask for permission. It crawls into their lungs, suffocates them in rooms that smell like you. And it hits hardest in the quiet, when there's no one left to lie to.